With the heat, we all think the same thing, something fresh, sweet, and delicious. And there's nothing like good homemade ice cream made your way. That's why today we're going to look at some of the best ice cream makers you can have at home in Europe, depending on your needs. From compact machines for quick cravings to models that let you make liters of ice cream like you own an ice cream shop. All the links are in the description, so sit back and pay attention, because this is for you. Let's start with one of the most popular at the moment. The Ninja Creamy NC300 EUCP is not your typical ice cream maker. In fact, it completely breaks from the classic system. Here, you don't pour a liquid mixture into a machine to chill and churn. Instead, you pre-freeze the mixture in special containers for at least 24 hours, and then the machine processes it with a spinning blade that moves down through the frozen block. The result? An ultra-creamy gelato-style texture with the added bonus of being able to add ingredients at any point in the process. And that's its biggest strength, customization. You can make protein ice cream, low sugar, lactose-free, with fresh fruit, even thick smoothies or milkshake-style desserts. The machine has several automatic programs for each type of preparation, and although it's quite noisy during use, it can reach up to 90 decibels, it absolutely delivers on texture and versatility. That said, you do need to plan ahead since the containers must be properly frozen and you can only make one batch per container. This is a machine for those who enjoy experimenting with flavors, trying new mixes, or adapting recipes to specific needs. If you want something to make ice cream on the spot, it might not be for you. But if kitchen creativity is your thing, you'll love it. Now let's move on to a much simpler but effective option, the Cuisinart Solo Scoops. This is your typical compact ice cream maker with a bowl that must be frozen before use. It has a capacity of 475 milliliters, just right for 1 or 2 generous servings, and its operation couldn't be more straightforward. Freeze the bowl for 12 to 24 hours, set it up, pour in your mix, turn on the motor, and in about 25 minutes you have homemade ice cream ready to serve. No screen, no timer, no multiple programs. Just the basics, and it does them well. It's ideal for those who want ice cream occasionally without taking up much space in the kitchen or spending a fortune. However, it is a bit noisy while working, and if you forget to freeze the bowl, there's no ice cream. But for its size, price, and simplicity, it's a great ally for occasional use or for couples wanting a treat without hassle. Unlike the Ninja, you can't play as much with textures or add mix-ins afterward, but it's perfect if you just want to make good vanilla or strawberry ice cream in half an hour without overthinking. And if what you need is to make ice cream in quantity, then you should look at the Vpcok Direct ice cream maker, 2 liters. This is a machine designed for families or those who want to make large batches. It's still a freeze bowl ice cream maker, so you need freezer space to chill the 2-liter container, but once ready, you can make a good amount of ice cream in one go. Perfect for family gatherings, birthdays, or simply if you prefer to make a big batch and store it in the freezer. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to complete the process, depending on the recipe, and it's built more robustly than the previous ones. It has a manual timer to adjust churning time, a transparent lid to monitor texture, and a motor strong enough to handle large amounts without issue. Don't expect fancy digital features, but it does the basics very well. Compared to the Cuisinart, the Vpcok offers double or triple the capacity and a bit more control. And against the Ninja, it's much more practical if you just want traditional ice cream in good quantity without dealing with special programs or blades. Next up is the Spring Lane Elisa, probably the most complete on the list. This ice cream maker stands out because it has a built-in compressor, meaning you don't need to freeze anything beforehand. Just pour the mix into the bowl, select the program, and in about 45 to 60 minutes, you've got ice cream ready. No prior planning required. Its 2-liter capacity is ideal for families or if you usually make large quantities at once. Plus, once it's done, it can keep the ice cream cold for up to an hour, which is super convenient if you're not serving it right away. The design is sturdy and elegant with a stainless steel housing and intuitive controls. It has a transparent lid, a removable bowl, and even a mode for making homemade yogurt. As for performance, it achieves a very creamy texture, worthy of a professional ice cream shop. That said, for very dense mixes, the motor sometimes stops as a safety measure, and you have to restart it manually. And like any machine with a compressor, it takes up a bbit more space. But if you're looking for consistent quality without relying on your freezer and with extra features, this machine has it all. Now on to the Acme Joy SU02, a more compact alternative also equipped with a compressor. Here, you don't need to freeze bowls or plan hours ahead. Pour in your mix, turn on the machine, and in under an hour you can have ice cream, frozen yogurt, or sorbet with very decent texture. Its capacity is around 1 liter, making it perfect for couples or those wanting measured portions without going overboard. One of its great advantages is ease of use. It has a simple touch panel, LED indicators, and a removable bowl that makes cleaning much easier. It's also quite quiet for a compressor-based ice cream maker. The only downside is that it doesn't include a feature to keep the ice cream cold after finishing, so you need to be ready to serve or store it when it's done. Ideal if you don't have much space and want an automatic, compact, hassle-free machine. Compared to the Spring Lane, it's smaller and simpler, but that's exactly why it fits better in smaller kitchens or homes with lower demand. Next is the Princess 282605, a very balanced option in terms of speed, size, and features. It also includes a compressor, so you can make ice cream anytime without worrying about frozen bowls. And the best part is that it does it fast. In about 20 to 30 minutes, you can have your ice cream ready, which is perfect if you're craving something sweet on the spot or have kids who don't want to wait. It has a 1.5-liter capacity and comes with an LCD screen, timer, and very easy-to-use digital controls. The bowl is also removable, making it easy to clean. Plus, the lid has an opening that lets you add toppings during churning. Think chocolate bits, fruit, or cookies. This machine is perfect if you value speed, have a bit more space, and like having digital control over the process. Compared to the Acme Joy, it's faster and with more capacity, though also slightly larger. And finally, we wrap up with the Cecotec Gelacy 800, an ice cream maker with a compressor designed for those who want professional results in a compact format. Its capacity is 0.8 liters, making it ideal for individual or couple use. It has simple controls, a removable aluminum bowl, and an automatic function to keep the ice cream cold after preparation. A very welcome feature if you're not serving it right away. It takes about 50 to 60 minutes to complete the process, depending on the mixture, and does so steadily without excessive noise. This machine is for those who don't want to depend on the freezer, but also don't need to make large quantities. Compared to the Princess, it has less capacity and is not as fast, but it wins in compactness and ease of storage. A great option if you have little space but still want the convenience of an automatic ice cream maker. And with that, we've reviewed 7 very different ice cream makers, each with its own style, capacity, and way of working. If you want to experiment with flavors, play with textures, and personalize every recipe, the Ninja Creamy is a marvel. If you prefer something practical and hassle-free, the Cuisinart Solo Scoops or the Vpcok Direct will give you just what you need. And if you're all about making ice cream on the spot, without planning, the compressor options like the Spring Lane Elisa, Acme Joy, Princess, or Cecotec Gelacy will make your life much easier. It all depends on what you prioritize: speed, quantity, versatility, or size. Check out the links in the description. Pick the one that best fits your routine and enjoy the pleasure of homemade ice cream. If you found this review helpful, subscribe, hit like, and turn on the bell, because we'll keep bringing you no-nonsense comparisons. See you in the next video.